apocalypse.
빨리 하고 갈게요. 뭐야 이거? 데이트 장소 선택하자. 술집, 클럽, 커피, 등산, 술집, 콜.
Ideally, we
Your
want
choice.
nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option.
지금 나오는 여성분 있잖아요. 이 남성분이랑 실제로 지금 부부예요. 네. 이 두 분 실제 지금 부부예요. 반전이죠.
Good to see you too.
마주보고 안 난다. 옆에 나를 안 난다. 일단 마주보고 앉아도 되지 않아?
Take a seat.
Thanks.
No.
Aha.
Reason is, can't touch her up. No, but seriously, it makes it a bit harder. When you're sitting side by side, you get to kind of take a break, look around the room. If there's an awkward silence, it's not so awkward. And like I said before,
아하. 다 이러면 안 된다는 거 보여주기 위해서였죠.
come take a seat over here.
그렇죠.
Thank you.
추님 숙제하고 있다고요?
Perfect. So
Gotcha,
many
gotcha.
people sit
Perfect.
opposite each other on first dates,
Yes.
and it gets really
Oh,
awkward
baby.
because you've got that eye contact the whole time. You run out of stuff to say. It feels super uncomfortable. And the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much
참.
better to sit side by side.
알겠어요.
So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual,
Okay.
and then did some work, but it's boring, right? So,
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of psychological serial killer,
진짜
scary.
So you've seen it?
Yeah,
I
It is very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex
Is
and the
it?
City
8시 때
or
하나 더 부탁해요.
like Finding Nemo or something. It's
Yeah.
quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you
They
watch
make-
horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch the Saw or
Saw?
something like
Saw
that. because
꿀잼인데,
it's stupid, I
진짜.
think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always
So
thinking
기능적인데.
about how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool. Alright.
Exactly.
What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
You have
stuff.
to pack things
Yeah,
up.
pack
and-
up and then transport it all. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah, they say it's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
이것이 그녀의 근육 만진 그녀의 근육을?
Well, listen, if
뭔
I'm free,
소리야?
then I can definitely come and help you carry boxes or whatever you need.
Oh, really? Thank
Yeah,
you for
for
the
sure.
offer. It's very nice of you.
No, it's not right you doing heavy lifting and stuff yourself. Look at you in this dress and heels and coming downstairs. And
True, true.
No, it's physical work, so I'm happy to come do it.
Thanks. I will use your help.
No, and you can
Oh?
remember this rule for as long as
안
you live.
주물렀다고 그러네.
Don't do these favors for girls that you're romantically interested in until you're dating and preferably sleeping together. Because otherwise you're just giving her too much too soon for no good reason.
I know you're busy now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in this free
이미
time?
남자분에게 호감이 있네.
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it very much.
What do you do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And I also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want
like
to be able
it.
to do splits or
Yeah, that's
or
my
kick,
goal.
kick people in their heads. And stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes.
오,
Yeah, so
필라테스 좋죠.
interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash, I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things. But I don't get huge because I don't do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, to be have good fitness and
That's
whatever.
good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting. for
Oh
me.
yeah. What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the
조작품.
first time I've ever read it.
You read it again? So
Yeah, I like it very much.
one of your favorites.
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, you know, Harry Potter and Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
Yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics. But I like
Okay.
reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative, or I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like
I was going to
it.
ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day. And I can't play any musical
None of
instrument
them?
as well. No,
Even the
I'm
xylophone thing, or the
afraid. Maybe.
우리
you know this
어서와라.
triangle, that one. you just
백캠보다 는
Can do
like
that, I think, because that's easy. And
못했다고? 그럼 방송을
the
봐야지.
creative thing
아니,
I
근데
do
너
is
새벽에
actually
나보다가
painting.
Thank you.
A. 그냥 그림을 해서 무엇을 느끼는지 물어본다. 그냥 원담다. 글씨에 관심 없다고 한다. B갑니다.
Painting, eh? Well, listen, I'm very comfortable.
세게
with
나왔을 때
myself.
반응
If you ever
볼게요.
want to paint someone nude, then just let me know.
I'm sorry, what? Really?
Yeah, you know, like lying on a couch and with
아, A다.
fruit and things like that. I think it would be nice, no?
That's not something I would paint. I think it's really weird.
You can do it without the fruit.
What? Really? No, I don't paint that. I think it's too much.
You don't paint people or naked people?
Actually, I try not to paint people at all.
Okay.
especially
Animals?
nude.
Or-
실제 인물이냐고? 그럼 실제
No,
인물이지,
I
너는.
like, for example, beautiful scenery.
like
Or,
landscapes
yeah,
and-
something from my
그래픽이지, 아니?
imagination. Something that helps to express emotions, you know.
Okay, very nice.
A little bit too early to be sexual,
아하.
and a little bit
알겠어요.
too early not to be connecting with her, right? So you found out one of her
같은
passions
사람이니 보네요.
could be a really rich conversational subject. You've skipped over it and turned it silly and turned it kind of weird. So not good.
Let's not leave this sitting here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
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 So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh, yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and
Berlin,
Rome.
Roma,
It's amazing. So I like
Beijing.
that.
There, yeah.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful.
John
And
LA.
I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was-
dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things and, you know.
Different cultures and whatever. But
Yeah.
Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all those
And-
crowds, you're
And
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy. Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you
You
like
can see the
different
contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always the
do.
same stuff in the same hotel and speaking, you know, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people, oh no, you know, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, you know, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in Rome. You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or you can go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
이게 마지막이에요.
And tell me, what's the
좋아요, 더
I don't
재밌었던
know,
것 같아.
coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked,
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing.
쿠바.
I really, really liked it.
Oh, Cuba, yeah, of course. Caribbean, what else is there? Belize, Cayman Islands, Grand Cayman, Little Cayman, been many times. Jamaica, all over Jamaica. Of course, it's great, all those beaches and things. And if you like islands, then where else is good? Fiji, very nice.
Right.
Tahiti. And then you've got in the Indian Ocean, you've got Mauritius, Seychelles, Maldives. Been there many, many times. You know, anytime I want to relax and just, you know, stay in a fantastic hotel, eat amazing food, chill by the beach, you know, reading a book. So, yeah, nice. Cuba's cool, but the other one's much better. You know, there's about maybe 25 or 30
Really?
islands that are better than Cuba. But it's good that you travel. When a girl is happy about something, get her to talk about it first. Get out all those positive emotions,
진짜요,
connect on it. And then if she asks you, you can always show off,
보여드리기 위해서
right?
저거
If you really
찍었어요.
have to. If you just cut her off and go on your own tack, then it's very bad. She's going to shut down and not be as responsive from there on.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did, because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah,
You play often?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, really? I think games are just a waste of time. Don't you think so?
Huh?
Well, yeah, maybe.
왜죠?
Maybe it's kind of a waste of time. I could be doing other more useful stuff, so I could try and cut down. It's not that bad, is it?
I don't know. It depends on the amount of time, actually.
So if it's like just 1 hour, it's okay, but if it's 6 hours a day, it's bad, yeah?
Even 1 hour a day, I think, is rather bad, isn't it?
Well, maybe you're right. I don't know.
So you don't own your decisions. You don't own your choices in life. No.
혼났네요.
It's not something for you to, you know, crumble at the first time that you meet someone that you like and she says she doesn't like something. You're going to change? No, defend your position.
And what about you? Do you have any like guilty pleasures? You watch some really dumb TV shows, like reality stuff or something?
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV, actually.
Never?
Never. I don't
Never.
like it.
You don't have a television?
Only movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but
Okay.
only for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually,
Oh.
but I managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a
now-
cigarette now and say, come on,
No,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up, so
That's
no
good.
more. And I think nothing else, basically. And what
Alright.
about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked one.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Strange, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite, nothing too bad, you know, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything
어서오세요.
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So no, it's not too
0602님.
bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
Okay, go
What
on.
are your bad habits? Like what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so
Well,
sometimes...
you know you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know. So
Uh-huh.
maybe that's a bad point about me. Also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
That might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I
Don't
arrive.
tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're sure
before.
not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train or a when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just
Well,
sitting there and
if
waiting.
in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere,
Okay.
you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want,
meet you
and
there.
I'll just come, I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
Alright.
집시 영감. 이게 뭐야? 집시 영감? 이게 뭐지? 해봐야겠다. 집시 영감은 뭐야?
And tell me, do you believe in fortune tellers and horoscopes telling the future?
Oh,
and all this
well,
stuff?
not really.
Me too. I thought it was complete rubbish.
Yeah.
But yes, but one time I went to the seaside in England, and there was this sign that said gypsy fortune teller come in, and I thought, why not? I'm going to try it.
Really?
She came in. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened. First thing, I came in and she took my hands and she looked at them and said, no, that's not it. And threw my
Whoa.
hands down like that. And then she said, with you, I need something different. And she came like this, and she touched my ear, looked into my eyes, and she told me that by the bumps on the back of the ear,
Really?
yeah, she could tell me about my past life.
Oh,
Yeah, do you want to
Well-
know about my past life?
okay.
So she said that I was a knight and that I was brave and whatever, told me some details. But she said that I died when I was tarred and feathered. Do you know what that is? When they pour that
Oh, yeah.
stuff, onion and feathers, and then set you on fire.
Very
So,
bad.
pretty bad. It's tough to die like
Right.
that today. But the amazing thing is, even now, and since as long as I remember when I was a child, I hate this smell of tar when they're making the new rose or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, that's pretty
So I think
weird.
there's something in it, so maybe I believe it.
Maybe. I don't know about that. That sounds funny.
This is a classic PUA, pickup artist routine from Baxter, and it works, to an extent, but again, it's a routine. So you can prepare all this stuff for when you go out and meet girls, but it's much better to develop your natural conversation and seduction skills, which is why you're here, right? But still, I hope you enjoyed it, and you could use it, or you could even use it just for fun, even telling them what it is.
And do you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't
도전-
really like it.
도전 가져야 다
because,
생겼다, 안 돼?
people are just drinking there, and I don't
Brilliant.
really like to
Like
drink.
us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers to
they
that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
Ah, you mean like
smoking.
shots and...
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like dancing as well?
I
이렇게
really
됐어.
can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you, yeah? So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table?
No, nothing like that. Never.
Your controls.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very, very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You
Yes,
don't
I
go
am.
to bars to meet men?
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
No, internet. I don't believe in that. I
Okay.
think that it's better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks, wherever you go, and then one day you will meet someone when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
you
I
haven't
am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something.
No.
Okay. And how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't
Amazing,
you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
시간 좀
3
됐어요.
months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we broke up because he
부모님
was
봐보세요,
useless
예?
and bad.
이게 중요하다 이 말이에요. 예?
Ah, I see. So, and how long were you together?
About 5 months.
So you're together for that long, then you were single for a while. So am I right in assuming that you haven't been satisfied properly in a while?
I know.
Alright, well...
아니 그래서
I'm not promising
헤어졌다잖아요.
anything. Definitely not tonight, because I have meetings tomorrow.
Oh, really?
이거 문제다 이거죠.
Let's see what we can do.
Fine, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
If a girl puts it out there and she's already being sexual,
맞죠?
then your response has to be to take it a little bit further, not too far, but definitely not shy away from it. So it's the right option.
그렇죠, 그렇죠. 어? 에잇! 이건 약간 무리수 같은데?
Taxis here, but it was
finally.
lovely
무리수
evening and
Not really.
okay. But how about a good night kiss before you go?
No, you're joking.
아,
I
뽀뽀
would rather kiss a dead fish.
Dead fish.
Yeah.
Was that bad?
Yeah.
바로 까였어요.
Well, you did get to the end, so well done, but you made a lot of wrong choices there, so you didn't even get the number. You'll probably never see her again. You're going to be alone. It's just very sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, looks like the taxi's already here. But it was wonderful spending time with you, and we should do this again sometime soon.
Yeah, I think so. I liked it.
All right, great. I'll think of something interesting to do. We can go, I don't know, play some sport or something like that. Yeah.
I would love to. Great. You
Okay,
will
great.
message me then.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Correct? That's the right
그렇죠.
option.
처음부터 이거 하려고 했어요. 마지막 건 웃긴다고 좀 많이
Ideally,
했었고.
we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make. Congratulations.
자, 이렇게
You made it.
끝났습니다.
You got all the way to the
그렇죠.
end and completed all
그렇죠,
10
그렇죠.
levels. Now, there is an even
어?
better ending if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets
게임의
in
비밀.
the making of it. Now, did you notice this?
본인
That
부인 얘기한 거
there's,
아니야?
a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on the street. And
club
also
dance
Thursday.
floor,
Did you
걸리시면
notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent.
어?
Something else in the game is that in the
동일
friendship
인물이라고
level,
했어요, 쌤이.
Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my
진짜
friend.
제 친구입니다.
She's my friend since 2012, and so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally, maybe most shocking is that the girl
마지막 비밀 나오죠.
is actually my wife of I don't know, about 6 months
나왔죠?
ago. So you didn't know that, and that's kind of like silly little reward for you.
본인
for finishing
부인이라고
the
그러죠.
game. But if you want to go a little bit further and get the best possible ending, then I've got an even better surprise for you. So maybe go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for playing, and I hope you really loved the game.